We are going to begin our videos through Mazatlan, Mexico at their lighthouse. The hike is free, but if you want to go out on the glass bridge, it's going to cost you a little bit.
150, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Save the tickets because you will need it up there.
Is that zip line open?
Not yet.
Okay, we've seen some people on it, so I didn't know.
They're tasting.
Oh, okay.
Here's your change.
One of my favorite things about the lighthouse is when we got to the top, you can see the entire town and it's just kind of mapped out. Most of the islands and the hills around here are named after an animal. Now here there are, I don't know how many cats, but there are several cats. People were saying they're wild, but they're not really wild. They're probably just homeless. So this could be, instead of a lighthouse hill, could be El Gato. The steps leading up to the lighthouse are famous for having 336 steps. But before you get to those steps, there's a paved road in which anybody can take and head up that way. I think it goes at least 700 meters. I think that was the last sign that I seen, was at 700 meters. I did see several couples that probably would not be able to make it up the steps, still enjoying this area that's paved because there's places to sit and places to just look, and there's some lookout points where you can look out into the ocean or you can look out to different areas and just look at the scenery.
We've seen a cruise ship that has come into the port, and it is very important for the people of Mazatlan and their economy, for the people to get out and spend their money. The first part of this hike was sloped cement. Now we're at the part where we have 336 steps to reach the lighthouse. As you can see, these steps are not evenly spaced. There's some long and some have short strides. It made it a little easier to climb them due to this fact.
Andy!
I was going to try to keep track of how many steps I've climbed up, but the views were so amazing that I got distracted. But then I noticed that along the way that they have some of the steps marked as the step numbers.
We're almost halfway through the steps. And even in Mexico, there's graffiti.
Some of the local people had told us that tourist season is kind of down this year, but as you can see that there's still several people on this path to see the lighthouse, so it's very popular. We've almost made it up to the top, and this lighthouse is the second highest lighthouse in the world. It is only 70 feet tall, but it's the second highest because it's built on this big hill. The designer was Gustav Eiffel, and that last name should sound familiar because he also designed the Eiffel Tower. I think he should have probably stuck to these smaller structures because this doesn't lean like the Eiffel Tower does.
I thought maybe you could go in the lighthouse. I feel like a dummy. I walked up there, but they're just selling snacks out the door. But they're opening up a zip line from the top of the lighthouse. I don't think it's open yet, but they're testing it out. I know I seen one of the individuals stuck towards the middle of it, and people were having to rescue them from the middle of the zip line. So once she got out over the ocean, can't see her anymore, so I don't know if she got stuck or not. Oh, she made it.
After checking out the views from the top, we decided to go out onto the glass bridge. You have to take off your shoes and they give you a 10-minute limit. We thought that was kind of excessive, but then we saw people out there taking a mini photo shoot, picture after picture. The views up here were spectacular. There are two little islands that are white here, and it's from the seagull poop. So we're not going to be visiting those.
From the top here, we mapped out kind of the area that we're going to be shooting our videos from.
Some type of military boat is going in to the harbor. I can't tell for sure what it is. Maybe British or...
I don't know what any of them are. There's like 20 different flags.
On that?
Yeah, that's that boat.
Oh, wow.
I don't know which one.
Where is Sheldon from the Big Bang when you need him?
So it looks like that they are tearing down Chivo Hill to me, but I'm not positive on that.
Just in case, you better visit before it's gone.